everyone. Today I'd like to talk to you about why it's impossible to change anything in your life, in your habits, when there's a war between the three brains. Let me explain what I mean by the war between the three brains. So our first brain, our oldest brain, is the reptilian brain. This is the, deep-seated in our brain. This is the part that has kept us safe and survived to this day, so that our species has survived to this day. Excuse me. It's this part of yourself that is wanting to keep you safe all the time. It's where, most times, where the fears are generated, right? So any change to the reptilian brain will be perceived as a threat. Oh my gosh. The next brain to evolve over time was the limbic brain. The limbic system is your emotional system. It's all the emotional triggers that you can get when you, let's say, you see somebody, or you hear a certain music, or you see a certain object, or you have a memory that brings you back some emotions, right? So that is being lived through the limbic system, and some fears will arise from there as well. And then the other layer, the newest layer of brain, is the cortex. This is where we make our executive decisions. We have our executive functions where we make decisions for ourselves. We have a certain inhibition for not doing things that are not socially acceptable. We are doing a lot of things that require deep cognition, calculating, I don't know, a budget or when. Those are all the activities of the cortex. And the cortex wants to change. It wants to evolve. It wants to transcend its current state. That's where it's feeling the most alive. It wants to become better. So what happens when the reptilian brain doesn't want to change, because change is threat? The reptilian brain is happy with a Groundhog Day. Every day the same thing, we do the same thing, and there's no threat there. Reptilian brain doesn't want to change. Cortex wants to change, wants to evolve, wants to learn, wants to get better. And when this does not happen, cortex is feeling very shameful, is feeling guilty that it was not able to change. So when there's a change, when you're trying to, I don't know, install a new habit or quit a bad habit, and all of a sudden change starts to happen, transformation starts to happen, the reptilian brain is like freaking out. It's like, no, red alarm, I'm perceiving threat here. And cortex is like, no, it's good for us. And then because of you, we just sabotage ourselves because we ate something that was really bad, and now I feel all guilty and shameful. And the limbic system is stuck in between. It's like, guys, stop it. I'm about to have a nervous breakdown between you, the two of you fighting. Like, get along or do something with yourself. So can you see how it's impossible to change if you don't align the three brains, right? So how do we do that? How do we do that? It's not that hard. It requires constant action, constant, bold action. And this is actually part of what I'm doing in coaching with my clients, is as we change habits towards habits that are supporting health and generating energy and, clear focus, and bringing back a sense of accomplishment, a sense that, oh my gosh, I can realize, I can do some projects and bring back some confidence and self-esteem. We do that gently. We do that step by step. Like the marathon runner has to think about the next step and the next step. We can't take a huge leap, because if we go too fast, too far, the brains are going to fight. So it's one step at a time. Small steps is the key. And the key is also to have somebody to see your blind spots and encourage you to lean towards the thing that feels uncomfortable, because that's where the magic is in the is out of your comfort zone. That's where the transformation occurs. But we need to do it in a way that realigns the three brains. So if you're curious about how to do this, or you've been trying to change something, a habit in your life, and it's just not working, and you're tired of reinventing the wheel, please, please, please connect. Send me a message. I'll be really curious and happy to know, what is it for you that's keeping you stuck? Where is that war between your brain? What's going on within you that there's maybe misalignment between what you want and what you're doing? I'll be really happy and curious to connect with you. So don't hesitate. All right, talk to you soon.